Hey guys, it's DestinyLashae. As you can tell, I'm in Target today and I wanted to do another beginner makeup friendly makeup shopping kind of thing. And I'm going to show you guys everything that I would get if I'm a beginner in makeup, like if I needed to shop for makeup, you know what I mean? So we're going to start off with primer. Also, I cannot stress this enough, use the products that you have at home. If you have anything at home, if that's a primer, unless it's like older than a year or two, use what you have first and then go to the store and buy new products. You don't always need the newest, latest products at all whatsoever. So when it comes down to primer, I feel like if you're oily and if you're dry, you need different kind of primers, as well as if your pores are large. So like primers are based on your skin type, right? So if I had dry skin, I would go for this e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. It's $10, but this is how it looks. It's very hydrating and it's really good. I have this at home and I really love it. It really reminds me of the Hydro Grip by Milk. It's really, really, really good. So if you have dry skin, I would definitely get this. All of these e.l.f. primers are really good. I love this one. It is $10. And this is the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. This is a universal sheer pore filling primer that's really good. It reminds me of the Tatcha primer that comes in like this similar kind of form, but this is really good if you have large pores. Also, if you're a beginner in makeup and you're looking for decent brushes to get for like a cheap price, the e.l.f. brushes are always really good. So they have brushes from like $2, they used to be $1, to like $5 or $8. So this is just an honorable mention, but e.l.f. just came out with their Halo Glow Liquid Filter. So this is comparable to the Charlotte Tilbury primer slash like hydrating glowy primer slash like sheer foundation, but I have this at home. I most likely review it eventually. They sent it to me, but yeah, this is like a glowy primer, like tinted primer, or a very sheer glowy foundation. So this is just an honorable mention. I'm not sure. Everyone loves it on TikTok, but I don't know yet. So if you're really oily, they have a matte putty primer as well. I forgot to mention that when I mentioned the primers, but this one is for the oily girls. I do have this one as well, and it works pretty good at controlling oil in my T-zones throughout the day. So this one's really good as well. I'll give you another option. So if you have oily skin, this one's good too. This is the Milani No Pore Zone Mattifying Primer. This one's really good at like blocking those oils, and it's a good base for your foundation. So I really like this one, and they have a ton of other primers too. Come here, and they're like $10.99. So when it comes down to foundation at the drugstore, I feel like Maybelline has it on lock. If you have oily skin, I would suggest the Maybelline Matte and Poreless Foundation. Look at the range. Look at the range. Look at the range. Look at, and that's not even it. Look at the range. I feel like this is a staple, and I feel like they keep adding more and more shades, and it's so affordable. It's $6.99, so this is a great foundation. They also have a dewy version. I don't know if they have the dewy version right now. I'm not sure. I don't think they have the dewy version right now in stock, or even like right here, but they usually do have it. The dewy one is really good too if you have dry skin. So if you're dry or normal skin, this is your girl, the L'Oreal 24 Fresh Wear Foundation. This one is so good, and it makes your skin look so nice and natural. This one is $12.99, but this one lasts me a while because I don't have to use that much of it, and their shade range is pretty good as well. So when it comes down to concealer at the drugstore, I have two favorites. One of them is the NYX HD Studio Photogenic Concealer. This one's really good, and it's pretty affordable. It's $4.99. It comes in a decent amount of shades. I feel like I always use like these two colors. What color is this? Like a lighter one and then like a darker one. I usually mix them. This one's really good, and it looks really good in person and in photos. So I really like this concealer a lot. So my other favorite is the Fit Me concealer, and I always use the color Cafe. Do they have it? Hazelnut Cafe. It's right here. I always use this shade right here, and this is a go-to. With this concealer, I have to let it sit on my face for about a minute or two before I blend it out because it is a little sheer if you don't let it build up on its own. But this concealer is another one of my favorites. It's $6.99 at Target. So if you have really dark under eyes and you want a concealer that's not thick underneath your eyes, or you have like mature skin, get this. This is the Maybelline Eraser Concealer, and it's really good. This is another one of my favorites. So I lied, I have like 3 favorites, and this one comes in a good amount of shades. It has like a brightening shade. I usually use I can't remember what shade I use. I have like a ton of these, so I kind of interchange. I would probably get this one if I was here buying it right now, or this one. They used to go by colors, but now they go by numbers, so I'm a little confused. But yeah, this one's really good if you have dark circles and you want really good coverage without having to wait for it to build up. So for a while, the drugstores like didn't have a good setting powder, and I feel like now they have a little bit more brands, especially catered towards like darker skin tones. So my favorite setting powder at Target right now, Beauty Bakery. Their setting powder is really good. It's a little pricey, but it's worth the money and it'll last you a long time. It's $14 at Target, and their Beauty Bakery powder is really good. And it comes in like, I think 4 different shades right here. So translucent, yellow, caramel, and chestnut. So yeah, this is a really good setting powder. So if you're looking for something a little bit more affordable, I would go with the Maybelline Fit Me powder, loose setting powder. I feel like with this though, you have to be careful not to use a lot. It's $6.49, but you have to be careful to not use a lot of this because it can get cakey kind of fast. So, but I mean, they come in a good amount of shades. I would try it out. Just be careful with it. Don't use too much. Like, I would bake with it, but be very light-handed, if you know what I mean. But yeah, if you want a cheaper option, this one's pretty decent. For all over face powder, this one's really good, especially if you're oily. The Fit Me pressed powders, they're $7, basically $6.99. They're really good. They come in a decent amount of shades. You can also use this if you're light enough. You can use this powder for contour or bronzing. But yeah, this face powder is really good. It's one of my go-tos if I'm out and about and I need to touch up. I feel like bronzer is something that has always been hard to find at any drugstore when it comes down to being a brown girl, but they have options now. We have options. Okay, so let me show you a couple that I like. This one by Beauty Bakery is really good. It's $12, but you know, bronzer lasts you a long time. Like, who goes through a whole bronzer? I never have. So this one's really good. It's $12, but at least we have options now. L'Oreal has a really good one too. Let me find that one. Where it is. Where are you? Oh, it's right here. So it kind of looks, oh, here it is. Right here. So I have this and it's really good. This is their Infallable Soft Matte Bronzer. This is the deepest shade and it's pretty deep. This is the color Deep Dark. I usually use the next color down, the color Dark, this one right here, but it's really good. And I think this might be $12.99. Yeah, this might be $12.99, but yeah, and it comes in a good amount of shades. So the difference between bronzer and contour is bronzer is warm and contour is cool. So I usually go towards a bronzer. Like if I was a beginner, I would bronze instead of contour because it looks a little bit more harsh. But I'm going to show you guys some cool options for contour. So these Black Radiance True Contour palettes. I didn't know what it was technically called, but these are really good if you are looking for like a contour kit. So this is what they look like. The only shades that I usually use in these are the deep ones, but they have cream contour kits like this. These are cream. Cream I feel like is not really beginner friendly too much, so I would kind of pass on that. And I would go towards these right here. $6.99 for 3 colors. But like I said, I usually only use the deeper color, and I always suggest, like, if you can't find a bronzer or a contour, you can use a pressed powder. So like the Maybelline Fit Me square little powders that I showed you earlier, that'll work just fine. Blush, oh my god, blush. The only blush that I would get from here is the Milani blush. Only blush I would buy. So these are the blushes. I have all of these. They're $8.99, but they're so good. Tea Rose is one of my favorite shades. It looks like it wouldn't show up on me, but it does. I'm trying to think of more stuff that I would need as a beginner. Okay, so we did primer, foundation, contour, bronzer, concealer. Okay, let's move to lips. Let's do lips. So I feel like when it comes down to lip products, if you just go to the Maybelline section, you'll be all set. So if you want something that'll last all day, the Maybelline Super Stay Matte Ink, I don't know what it's called, but yeah, these are really good, and they have a lot of shades, and it's a little pricey. I feel like it's $8.99, but they last all day and they're really matte. These are really good as well. I don't really like them too much just because of the shape of the applicator, but it's still really good. These ones last a lot longer. These are like more of a traditional lipstick. They do last, but not as good as these. If you're looking for a gloss, these are $10, but honestly, these are very, very, very good, and they last very long, and they're shiny. So if you do want something that's very shiny but that lasts you most of the day, these are really good. Like I said, it's $10 for one lipstick, but it's really good. If you want something like a Fenty lip gloss, these are fire too. $7.99. I usually get the shade Topaz. It's like a nice nude shade for brown girls. And so is Crystal. It's like a glittery shade, but these are really good, nice glosses. The only lip liners that I would get from here are the NYX lip liners, but as you can see, they're clearly out because they're just that good. They're $4.99 and they're really good. If they have them at your Target, get them. And I love the brown shades. The nude shades are really good. But yeah, clearly everyone likes them, but they're really good. NYX has really good lip glosses as well. This one's very shiny. It's $12, which is kind of expensive. And you guys already know about the butter gloss. It's $4.99, traditional staple gloss. Like, that one's always good. So I almost forgot about brows. Like, who am I? This is really good. It's $10.99. It's the micro brow pencil. If you like your brows to look like brow hairs and you like the pencil kind of feel, these are really good, and it has a spoolie on the end. So this one's great, and it comes in a lot of different shades. I like that one a lot. My favorite one for making your brows look like brow hairs is the Lift and Snatch. This is so good. I did a video on this on TikTok and Instagram, but this one is so good. It's $11.99. It's worth the price, trust me, but it makes your brows look like brow hairs, and it's so good. So if you're looking for like brow products, just come and pick up this one or this one and you'll be straight. Okay, so let's move on to mascara. My go-to is the Voluminous Carbon Black Mascara. It's really good and it's really black. They have a lot of different shades if your eyelashes are a different color, but this one's really good. It gives you that volume and that length, and they do have a waterproof version, but I like the original version because it comes off easier, but it still doesn't like bleed. Another one that I used to use all the time in high school that never fails me is the Colossal. Like, this is an OG, and I really like it, and it's never let me down. They also have the 36-hour one. Never tried this one, but this one's really something I always reach for. This one I used to use in high school as well. This is a traditional one. I feel like everyone and their mom has this mascara, but this is an OG. If you're looking for something classic that always works and will never fail you, the Great Lash is something that everyone has. So setting spray, I would definitely come over to Wet n Wild and get their Rose 3-in-1 primer water. This one's really good to set your face. I still use this to this day, even if I have a full face of like expensive makeup. This just smells really good and it sets your face really well. It really reminds me Prep and Primer spray from MAC. It's really good. And if you are oily, their matte finish is really good as well. And these are $5.29, so they're pretty affordable compared to like the NYX ones that are almost $10. So if you're looking for a good beauty blender, I love a couple of them. So let me show you the couple I like. So I love the Sonia Kashuk beauty blenders. These are $7 for two. They're really soft, they get really big, but these are really good for blending out concealer and stuff. And they also have like these little ones. These are $5. You might as well get the double one for $7, so you'll have two, so you can alternate and wash them. So I'm looking for the microfiber sponge. Let's see. So I love the Juno & Co. microfiber sponge, and I love that these are in Target now because you could only get them online a while ago. So these are really good, and they're $6.99 for one, but these are really good for making your foundation look flawless and your concealer. So all I do is wet them, run them under water, and then squeeze it out and apply my foundation or my concealer, and it's bomb. Okay, so the last one that I like that is pretty affordable too is the Real Techniques beauty blender sponge. Let me try to find it. Oh, here it is. This is the OG sponge, and they also have a microfiber version. I've never used that, I don't think. The Juno & Co. one is just a staple. Like, I love that one. But if you're looking for a regular sponge, this one from Real Techniques is really good. Honestly, I would just go with this one because you could use this for foundation, concealer, and just the microfiber material makes it look flawless. But these are good. Never touch these, okay? I repeat, never touch these. They're hard, they feel like rocks, and no. Yeah, oh, when it comes down to liquid eyeliner, this is it. So this one's good. If you're looking for a liquid liner, this one's really good. It's a little pricey. It's $9.99. But I feel like everything at the drugstore is like $10 now. But yeah, this one is good if you're looking for a liquid liner, and the tip of it is very thin. So yeah, that one's good. And it looks like they also have metallic ones as well. If you like those pens, I hate these, especially for a beginner because they're fat and your line comes out wonky. So I would try this. It has a very thin applicator and it's easy. It makes eyeliner easy. So eyeshadow, I like these bite-sized e.l.f. eyeshadows. They do a really good job at just blending, so these are good. They're only $3 and they work. They're eyeshadow, right? So I feel like eyeshadow is something that you should invest in high end, as well as setting powder. Those are, to me, two things that you can kind of sort of tell if they're drugstore. Is your setting powder, because you put that almost all over your face. Eyeshadow, just the quality and the materials matter so much most of the time. So invest in a good eyeshadow, but if you must get these. So for eyeshadow palettes, when it comes down to Target, the Makeup Revolution ones are really good. I love this Tammy palette by Makeup Revolution. These palettes usually start at like $12. I've never tried these palettes. I think I've tried one of these, but these, if you're looking for a good eyeshadow palette, I feel like makeup shopping for brown girls has gotten so much easier at the drugstore, which I completely appreciate. If I had to makeup shop like this in Target 10 years ago, I would have had to go to Sephora or online. So I'm done. Thank you guys for watching this video, and I will see you guys in the next shopping video. I think maybe next time I'll go to Walmart or something. Let me know in the comments down below where you guys want me to go next.